My heart going up and down when it's you I see. All these girls so salty cause y'all so sweet.
Final week of challenges for for season 5. The week 10 challenges have been leaked. We're going to be talking about them, showing you guys them in tonight's video, and talking about the fastest way and sort of getting you guys prepared on how to complete these challenges when they do come out in a week. Of course, these challenges are leaked, and we're going to talk about that in today's video, how they got leaked, what it means, and different stuff like that. If you guys could smack a like on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. I would appreciate it. I know it's a tough time right now because people are trying to get settled back in school. Maybe, they head back to college. You head back to college, you head back to high school, whatever. And you have a bunch of different, a schedule to get used to. So let's talk about the challenges leaked. Now, the first thing is, how do these challenges get leaked? First of all, people go into the files and data miners find the coding and what's going to be set up for next week's challenges. Now, the thing with this is that because the challenges don't actually release for a full week, almost like 6 days from the time I'm making this video, basically, or 6.5 days, basically they could change challenges, and Fortnite and Epic Games could change 1 or 2 of these challenges if they wanted, because they have all week and it's their game. They can do what they want, and many times before they have changed 1 to 2 challenges. So if you're watching this once the challenges are out and 1 or 2 of them are changed, that is just because Epic Games decided to change. But as of right now, and the majority of them should stay the same, this is what it's looking like. So week 10 challenges. Of course, you start off with 3 free challenges and then 4 for the Battle Pass, paid Battle Pass users. First free one is going to be to search 7 jigsaw puzzle pieces in basements. Now, this is very interesting, and I'm not really sure. We don't have too much information about this. I'm assuming that basements are going to be sort of like that house at Shifty Shafts, where there's that secret basement down below it. Some other houses have them at all, or potentially they're going to be other locations, but obviously there's going to be jigsaw puzzle pieces around the map. You collect 7 of them, and the easiest way to probably do this is, we don't really know exactly where they're going to be at, except they'll be in basements. We don't know exactly which locations until the challenge will be out or get closer to release date, but I'm sure people will be making guides and everything on where to find those exact 7 jigsaw pieces. So that's what I would recommend. Just look up a guide when this comes out, and makes it a lot easier than going through and searching random basements yourself. I mean, hey, if you don't like the challenges to be spoiled and you like to have, excitement, I guess you could do that, but then why are you watching a leaked challenge video at the same time? Next challenge is going to be another free one. Consume apples or mushrooms, 20 of them. This one is super easy. We've had this challenge before. All you do is land Wailing Woods and get a gun, and then just eat mushrooms. 20 mushrooms gets you, they give you 5 shield each, so that gets you from 0 to 100 shield. The perfect amount of consuming mushrooms to complete this challenge in one game. All you do is land either Dusty, but probably Wailing Woods, because Dusty is more middle of the map. There's more people that can take the mushrooms from you or try to fight and engage with you. I would recommend Wailing Woods. Get this challenge done very easy. That's what I did last time we had this challenge, which was I think back in June, last season, and it was super easy. Literally took me 1 game. Next challenge here is classified as a hard one. This is another free challenge, and this is 10 eliminations. Now, I can see why this one is hard, because the season is ending, relatively soon, but 10 eliminations shouldn't be that hard, even for a more beginner or casual player. If it is, you can definitely just play 50-50, steal kills or stuff like that, but just getting 10 elims shouldn't be too hard. And my suggestion is just make sure you complete it. Play a lot and play your best mode. If your best mode is squads, if your best mode is solos, play that. Get that challenge done. They can be eliminations anywhere on the map, and you can take as many games as you want. Next, we have the 4 Battle Pass challenges. The first one is going to be a Search Chest Challenge, and this one is not going to be staged. It's going to be a traditional style one, at least that's what it's looking like as of right now. It's going to be to search 7 chests in Salty Springs. Right now, I will throw up on the screen a map of the Salty Springs chest locations, and as you guys can see, speaking of hidden basements, there's one right there at Salty Springs, but a lot of people are going to be heading towards different houses. In my opinion on this one, the best way to get these chests done is, yes, to land at that one with the secret basement, for the fact that it has 4 chests. Land on the roof, try to get a first chest, and make your way down and sort of protect the area. Now, this is not going to come easy or uncontested, because that's the best thing to do. Everyone's going to be trying to do it. And usually on these 7 chest spots, I give the tips and tricks of sort of go for the outskirts ones where not as many people would go for, maybe a gas station one or that far house. But honestly, on this one, because of the secret basement, and because even though the basement's been there for so long, I really still think that a lot of casual players that are doing the challenges, or you know, beginner casual players, probably don't know about that secret basement in that house with 4 chests at Salty, and that gives you a upper hand knowledge advantage over them. So that's what I'd recommend doing for completing that challenge. Next challenge is going to be deal damage to opponents, 5,000 damage. This is another one like 10 elims. Shouldn't be too hard. It all depends on the skill level that you know, of a player you are, how good of a player you are, how long it'll take you to do this challenge. But 5,000 damage really isn't that much. You know, usually I check my games after I've completed them, and I usually do in a solo match around like probably around 3k damage, somewhere around there, like 2,500 to 3k damage, sometimes even a little more. That is, of course, on a solo win where I'm getting like, you know, maybe 15 kills or something like that, you know, 10 plus kills, 12 plus kills. So, of course, on normal games, it's going to take longer, but like I said, again, there's no requirement on this. It's just deal the damage. You have as long, you know, until the season ends to do that, and shouldn't be too hard in that realm. Next one is going to be the search between challenge. Every single week we have a follow the treasure map, and then a search between one. This one, like I say with the jigsaw puzzles, all you have to do is look it up once the challenges are out, and you'll be able to find blogs, YouTube videos, a bunch of different stuff showing off the exact location. But it's going to be to search between a covered bridge, waterfall, and the 9th green. So obviously it's going to be somewhere around that right side of Lazy Links. People will have exact location and stuff as it gets closer to the date, but that's what I would say as far as that challenge right there. And then as far as that one is classified as a hard challenge, because technically they would be hard if you didn't look up a guide, but looking up a guide makes it probably one of the easiest challenges in the game. You just go there and it's instant. Next is going to be the final challenge, which is also classified as a hard one. This is going to be a elimination one, but it's going to be a stage challenge. If you guys don't know what stage challenges are, they've been coming out like the past maybe 5 or so weeks, maybe a bit more, but or maybe even a bit less. But stage challenges are ones where you complete the first stage and then it shows you the second stage. So we don't know what the second stage is going to be yet, but this is for eliminations. Stage 1 is to eliminate an opponent in Pleasant Park. And then once you do that, stage 2 will probably be something like eliminate opponent at Retail, eliminate an opponent at Tilted, something like that. And you just have to follow the steps. It's only 1 elimination at each place, and you only have to complete, I think there's only a couple like different stages to this. There's either going to be like 3 or 5 stages, I think it is, and then you have this one complete. Of course, we don't really know until it comes out, but it shouldn't be too hard. These stage 1s are a lot better because it spaces out, and while everyone's going to be going Salty Springs because of the search chest challenge, the elimination one is going to space people out a little bit more. Of course, Pleasant Park will be packed because that's the first one, but it'll be a little more spaced out. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. That's everything around these week 10 challenges, and I'm out. Peace. Have a great night, guys.
Got me talking to the brain.